Hi guys, another video about my cloud journey. Today I'm just going to install Azure VMs using pre-configured templates. So what I'll do, I'll just go to Google and search for Azure templates, and there are Quickstart templates. Just click on that, and I will just choose. There are heaps of templates there. I'll just use a deploy simple Windows VM. That was by Brian Moore. It was updated recently. Okay, so I just click on that. Okay, so deploy simple Windows VM. Template allows you to deploy simple Windows VM using different options for the Windows version. Using latest patch version, this will deploy a 2 size VM and resource group location and a return to FQTN of the VM. Okay, so it says a 2 size VM. What I'll do, I will just search for Azure virtual machine sizes, and virtual machine sizes A2 A series are entry level VMs. They are $17, and B series economical. So they are actually, B series are actually cheaper, right, compared to A series. And then there are D series general purpose, DC for data, E series for hyper-threading memory, and F series compute. G series memory and storage. They got Xeon E5 processors. H series for performance, high performance computing. LS for storage. M series, MV2 series. Look at the price, 24,000 per month, and that is that is 24,000 per month, starting from 24,000, and N series for GPU for graphic. Alright, so anyways, so I chose, so this is going to be A2 size VM. Alright, and then you can see the pricings: Windows VM and Linux VM, and this is a Windows VM, right? So you just take a quick look how much pricings, how much these VMs gonna cost you. Okay, so this is a Windows VM. So for, hold on, that's A series. So that is standard A2 size VM. A2, so that is A2, there you go. A2 standard A2 VM is 10 cents per hour, and that is in New Zealand dollars, and that is if I choose Australia Southeast region. What if that is in the States, East US? What about that? Okay, East US, A2 size, standard, 4 gigs RAM, 2 virtual CPU, is 0.1376 per hour. Go back to, what about Southeast Asia? Just remember that is 0.1376 per hour. It's 1437. It's a little bit more expensive in Southeast Asia. And what about Australia East? Well, it's more expensive in Australia East. Okay. Alright, so this is with Azure Hybrid Benefit pricing, which means if you're going to use existing Windows licenses. Okay, for Linux virtual machines, if it is with hybrid benefit pricing, A2V2 with 2 CPU, 4 gigs RAM, 20 gigs will cost you 16 cents. For Linux, A series, 2 CPU, 4 gigs RAM, 20 gigs will cost you the same price, but it doesn't have option for hybrid benefit pricing because it's just for Windows. Hybrid benefit pricing is just for Windows. If it is without hybrid benefit pricing, it will become 0.24 cents. So it's like double the price, okay, with and without the license. Alright, anyways, I will just go ahead installing this Windows VM, and there are different ways to install using the PowerShell or command line, or deploy straight to Azure, or using GitHub. Since I've already logged into Azure, I'll just deploy straight to Azure. It will get me to Azure portal. Custom deployment, deploy simple Windows VM. Okay, I'll just create a new resource group. 102, 101, Windows. Part of the name on a trademark reserved for. Alright. Okay, 101 Windows VM. What about that? WinVM. Okay, that name is available. I should just create that 101 WinVM, and I will just create in Southeast Asia. It's closer to me, and I will just use test the tag. I love that name, and okay, so it has to be lowercase, uppercase, one number, one special character, minimum 12 characters. DNS label will be a combination of my VM name, resource group, public IP name is there. So allocation is dynamic allocation. SKU is basic. Public IP SKU is basic. Okay. SKU for the let's say IP is okay. OS version is data center. Do I want to use data center? Okay, there is only data center in this template configuration. Nano server data center 2019. Okay, that's fine. Location will be with my resource group and my location. Simple VM. VM name is simple VM. Okay, let's just review and create. Validation passed, and I will just create a template. So deployment in progress. So you can see the real life installation. So default network security group, it is creating that. Okay, that's fine. VM network interface card, public IP virtual network, network security group. These resources are created, and boot diagnostic sequence, I think. Simple VM created. Let's see. Okay, let's just wait and we'll come back after this. Alright, so the deployment is completed. So I can just take a quick look at this template. So alright, so this is a template in coding. What can I see from there? Alright, this is a template file. In OS version, allowed values are data center, R2, SP1, data center. These are the options that you can choose from, and I think I chose 2019 data center. Okay, there's a core data center core with containers. Anyways, the VM size is set at D2 V3. That's what I chose. A simple VM, and then this is the NIC, IP address of the NIC, IVM NIC, IP address of the NIC, virtual network name is myVNet. Okay, so these will all go to the resources. Okay, parameters, you can see the parameters over here. Anyways, go back to interview overview, go to resource group, and these are the resources created in that resource group. Alright, 101 Win VM. Alright. What I will do, I will try to connect to this simple VM. It is in Southeast Asia, Windows Server 2019, standard D2 V3 with 2 virtual CPUs and 8 gigs memory, and that's the public IP address. So I'm just going to connect using RDP. Download RDP file, connect, straight away it comes up. And if you can't RDP, just a quick one, just go to networking and check your inbound import rules. It will just be that this port 3389 is not enabled yet. That's why you cannot RDP. So just enable that, and you should be able to RDP into your virtual machine. So connect to RDP. Well, it's already downloaded. So connect, and my username, the tag, okay, allow that. Right. So test the tag. The first time logging into my Windows Server 2019. Hurry up. Alright, so that's fine. Let it just load its services first. But what I want to see is how much it is going to cost me. So I can go to this cost management. So I want to show that in New Zealand dollars. I'm more familiar with that. I can calculate easily. So I want to see cost analysis. So it's November 2020. It's in root management group. I just use accumulated cost. Okay, so at the moment it's not showing up yet. Interesting. What about cost by resources? Okay, so there's a recovery service vault and storage account, but it's not showing the other things yet. But why is that? Is it because I am on pay-as-you-go account, or is it because it is free of charge services for the first 12 months, or is it just not showing up yet? Because they are supposed to come here, right? Because if you look at the last 30 days, if I go to accumulated cost, last 30 days, it will just show everything. Okay, like this. I'll have virtual machines, it will show up like this. Okay, storage and then Bastion backup, but right now it's not showing up yet. Let's say I start from this November to the 7th of November, apply that. Okay, there's only backup service which cost me like 1 cent and $1. Okay, so there's not much. It's not showing either. It's either not showing up yet, or it's a free service for the first 12 months. Okay, so let's see. Right, so that seems to be fine. So that's pretty straightforward. Installing the existing pre-configured templates JSON files into Azure. Alright, that's for now, and see you in the next video. Thank you.